Hi, everybody. Welcome to step 3, part 5 of our project. In this part, we're going to answer questions 12 and 13. So for part 12, we're going to write the regression equation of your parabola in vertex form and intercept form. And then for the second question, we're going to identify the transformations your parabola made from the parent graph of y equals x squared. All right, so to get started, we first need to go look at what our regression line was. All right, we're back on Desmos, and we can see that our regression equation is over here on the left-hand side. It's purple. Y sub 1 is equal to negative 0.30337 x squared plus 2.57994 x plus minus 2.79298. That is our regression equation if we were to write it out. Now, we need A for sure in order to go ahead and get started on our problem. Because remember, in all the forms, whether it's standard form, intercept form, or vertex form, A is going to always be the same. So let's go take a look at what does vertex form look like and what does intercept form look like. Here we have vertex form. Vertex form is y equals A times x minus h squared plus k, where A, remember, is the same in all forms. H and K are the vertex. H is the x coordinate of the vertex, K is the y coordinate of the vertex. Here on the right, we have intercept form, where y is equal to A times x minus r sub 1 times x minus r sub 2, where r sub 1 and r sub 2 are the x-intercepts. All right, so let's get started. First, we're going to go ahead and identify A and record it here. All right, so recall that A is negative 0.30337. So I recorded my A here. Now, let's go ahead and work on vertex form. First thing I need to identify is the vertex. So I'm going to go back to my Desmos and go get my vertex. The vertex of the quadratic regression is 4.252 and 2.692. So 4.252 is the x coordinate, 2.692 is the y coordinate. So capture that, and we're going to transfer it over into our work so that we can write our vertex form. All right, so now that we have A, H, and K, we can write our equation. So y is equal to negative 0.30337, parenthesis, x, my h is positive. Therefore, I do not have to change the sign. Meaning, if h was negative, it would have been gave me, because there's already a negative right here, it would have produces 2 negative, which gave me an x plus h. Because my h is positive, right? Because my h is positive, then it leaves this as a minus, and I can just go ahead and substitute it here. So x minus 4.252. Just remember to change it to the x plus h if your h is negative. Okay? All right, squared. And then my k always stays the same, right? So if it's negative, you're going to subtract. If it's positive, you're going to add. In my case, it's positive, so I'm going to add. And this is my equation in vertex form. Now to write the equation in intercept form. In order to write this equation in intercept form, I need my roots. So I'm going to go back to Desmos and get the roots. Recall, roots are the x-intercepts where the graph crosses the x-axis. So my roots are 1.273 and 7.231. Now, notice I'm saying roots and not x-intercepts, right? Roots are just the number. It's not the 0, it's just the x coordinate. So 1.273 is a root, 7.231 is a root. And those are the numbers I need in order to write our equation. All right. So now that I have my x-intercepts, my roots, I can go ahead and write the equation. So I'm going to write it in blue. All right. So y is equal to negative 0.30337, open parenthesis, this is positive. Therefore, when I plug this in, this expression, x minus r sub 1, is going to remain with a minus there. Again, if this was a negative, it would give me x minus minus r sub 1, which would change that to a x plus r sub 1. Well, since my r sub 1 is positive, mine is going to change, mine is going to stay the same, r sub 1 like so. So x minus 1.273, close parenthesis, open parenthesis, x minus 7 let me move this over, 7.231. All right, so here we have our equation in intercept form. Yay! So you are now finished with writing this equation, okay? The two equations, so now you're ready to go off to the next question.